again, again,
again, again.
Used when adding a fact to something you have just said.
I failed my history test, but then again, I didn't do much studying for it.
persist, persist,
Persistence, persist, persistent.
If an unpleasant feeling or situation persists, it continues to exist.
If symptoms persist, consult a doctor.
To continue to do something although it is annoying other people.
He persists in calling me Jane, even though I've corrected him twice.
threshold, threshold,
The level at which something starts to happen.
He had a low boredom threshold.
At the start of a new and important time or development.
We're on the threshold of a new era in European relations. Sibling, sibling.
A sister or brother.
I have 3 siblings. Consecutive, consecutive.
Consecutive events, numbers, or periods of time come one after the other.
The 3rd consecutive day of rain. Battle, battle.
When two people or groups compete against each other or have an argument about something.
A battle for control in the boardroom.
To try very hard to do something difficult or to fight against someone or something.
Throughout the campaign, Johnson was battling against health problems. They spent all of last year battling with housing officials.
Coherent, coherent,
coherent, coherent,
coherent, coherent,
Coherence, coherent.
A coherent argument, plan, etc. is clear, and each part of it has been carefully considered.
We need to put forward a coherent plan.
If someone is coherent, you can understand what they say.
She was so upset, she was barely coherent.
Pole, pole,
A long, thin stick made of wood or metal, often used to hold something up to be complete opposites.
Tent poles. They are poles apart in their attitudes to religion. Definitive, definitive. Definition, define, definite, definitive, definitely, indefinitely.
Certain, clear, and not likely to change.
A definitive answer. Frame, frame.
The way someone feels at a particular time.
She was in a much more positive frame of mind today.
favorite, favorite,
favorite, favorite,
Favor, favorite, favor, favorable, favorite, unfavorable.
The person, animal, or thing that is most likely to win a competition.
The Dallas Cowboys are now favorites to win. Her novel was the favorite to win the prize, but the judges chose differently. Display. Display.
When someone behaves in a way that shows they have a particular feeling or attitude.
The politicians shook hands in a display of unity for the media.
To show how you feel by your expression or behavior.
He never displayed any interest in girls.
End. End.
To end. To end.
End. End. End. Ending. End. Endless.
If something is not the end of the world, it will not cause very serious problems.
It won't be the end of the world if I don't get the job.
To be so tired, annoyed, or worried by something that you do not feel that you can deal with it.
By the time the plumber arrived, I was at the end of my tether.
To make someone start a new and difficult job or activity without helping them or preparing them for it.
My first job was to organize a huge conference. They really threw me in at the deep end.
If you do something to or till or until the bitter end, you continue it until it is finished, although it is difficult and takes a long time.
I was determined to go on until the bitter end.
A group of small objects of different types which are not valuable or important.
I use this box to keep odds and ends in.
Something that you do because it will help you to achieve something else.
I didn't particularly like the job, it was just a means to an end.
The last part of something.
The tail end of the 80s.
fault, fault,
Fault. 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 Faulty. Faultless.
To criticize someone or something, especially without good reasons.
She was always finding fault with our work.
Electric. Electric.
Electrician. Electricity. Electric. Electrical.
Full of excitement and emotion.
The atmosphere backstage was electric.